welcome back to the channel and another Disney's Magic Kingdoms game live stream. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts on what is coming next to Disney's Magic Kingdoms and what we can kind of expect from this update. So I do know it's like a little bit early to be saying like 150% what it is. So these are just my thoughts, but I think there are a lot of signs that are showing you know, the possibilities at least of most likely what it is. So I'm going to be sharing my thoughts with you guys today on that, and we're going to have a little discussion about it. Also, too, I'm going to be bringing back a bunch of characters that were in my storybook that were leveling up. I just needed to get back in here for various reasons. We'll be talking also, before I forget about this, but the current leaderboard event that has been going on now for several days. And kind of my last minute strategies in hopes of getting one of the Snow White gold trophies. It is going to be tough. I don't know if it's going to be possible just because of the amount of effort I did put into it at the beginning, which was like, yeah, I don't know, maybe like 2 to 5% of like my usual. But then, I don't know, part of the way through I've decided I'm going to actually try. So yeah, we'll see if that ends up working out for me or not. I really don't know how that'll turn out, but we shall see. Of course, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys are new. Don't forget to hit the bell for post notifications so you guys know when I go live in the future or post a video. Also, I've got a whole bunch of social media links in the description below the stream, so things like Instagram, I've got 2 of those. One's specifically Disney, and then one that is kind of like my personal stuff. And Twitch, of course, we can't forget Twitch. There's a whole bunch of stuff there. So you guys can check it out if you guys, want to follow along on there. So I'm going to do some shout outs for those of you guys that were here early. Hi, Chris. Hi, ETN. Hi, Nick. Tesco, Frosty, Dash, Dylan, Amy. Let's see, who else can we get here? Rosie, Martin, Ashley, Alicia, Nishan, Thomas, Hookie. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. Thank you guys so much for being here nice and early right at the start. Clearly you've got that notification bell turned on. But yeah, hopefully all of you guys are having an awesome day and are ready to talk some DMK stuff. Okay, so we all probably got a puzzle piece of our own in our game. So some of you guys might be seeing the one that I got again, because maybe you got the same piece. So you guys should feel lucky then. But hopefully my piece, though, in some ways, isn't the same as yours, only because then it gives you guys another idea of what other pieces are out there and stuff like that. There are a bunch of them, obviously. There are some sort of speculations on it being put together and all of that. I mean, I think that, you know, the ones that have been put together, I probably need to do one of my own. I have not done that yet, guys. It's not as, I guess, convenient for me as it used to be, just because like I'm on PC now and I currently am not using my Photoshop that I used to use for like all of my like cutouts and thumbnails and Insta posts. I haven't had that for like, oh my gosh, it's quite a while now. It feels like probably at least 6 months. So yeah, things are a little different that way and a little bit harder for me to actually like do things like cutouts and stuff. And I probably haven't noticed it, I guess, maybe as much because we haven't had as many like updates, maybe I feel, or ones that I feel like I need to do cutouts or whatever. So I've been kind of lucky with that. But this is one of those things I wish I could have made it for you guys based off all the pieces. But you guys can feel free to send me pieces on Instagram and post them also as well on my Facebook page as well. You guys can do that underneath like whatever post is there last. So yeah, you guys can kind of do that and share, obviously, kind of as a community and stuff like that. And also too, it helps me put it together because yeah, at the moment I am missing one piece of like a good solid screenshot. So I know I could probably go take it off of like DMK's Facebook page, but you know what I mean? Like I just haven't. So yeah. When is the next tower challenge? We don't have a for sure date on that, but it will definitely be more towards the end of the month, possibly even as early as the beginning of September, depending on how the update goes and if there's any delay. If there's any delay like we saw this past update, then, you know, I would say, you know, probably September. But if it's on schedule, then we could be seeing it towards the end of August. So yeah, and what it's gonna be, that is still up in the air. I'm not sure what DMK has planned for that. Maybe, I mean, if it was April, I'd say April Fools, but it's not, it's August. So I'm not quite sure what they're gonna do for this particular tower challenge, just because we just finished one, but maybe it's gonna be two kind of easier ones and stuff, so that'll be fine. But we do know in this update, we are getting land. Finally, we are getting land. They have confirmed that land is coming in this update. So it does mean we are going to be able to expand our kingdoms finally and decorate some more space in our kingdom. Get some of those ones that were in storage, actually like attraction-wise out, you know, invisible, and start thinking about things. Now, how much that land is going to cost, where it's going to be, that is like a bit of a toss-up. I have been talking about it a little bit in my live streams and stuff, what I think. But I don't mind going over a little bit more in detail, I guess, now, based off of like to what areas I do believe are going to be unlocked based off the content that we should be getting. So yeah, I think that that'll pretty much sum that up. Thank you, Char. You waited till I was streaming next, huh? You have a feeling it's Emperor's New Groove, and the villain will be Gems. Ooh, I don't know. I guess that's a bit of a toss-up there. It's possible, but Eddie, you're gonna win your first trophy for DMK. That's awesome. Keep up the good work there. We've got like a day and a half to go, so not much time. You never get the puzzle pieces, Ravenclaw. That is unusual. I would contact their customer care and just say like, hey, like I know the community gets puzzle pieces and my kingdom doesn't seem to get one. Is there a reason for this? And if so, can you know, maybe fix it so I do? I really like getting the puzzle pieces. I remember there was a time where like one day you'd get one and then the next you'd get a different one. But yesterday I got one a little bit later on in the day. And then today I've seen two come up, but they've been the exact same. So I don't know if that's a new thing that they started incorporating or whether it was just like a luck of a draw and I just managed to get 3 of the same pieces. No big deal. I was like, okay. What level is my owl? I haven't leveled up Owl since I put him at a 2. So he's still a 2. I haven't leveled him up. He's just, he's actually waiting, I think, to get, I want to say it's the books or, I want to say it's the books that he's waiting to get a hold of before I can level him up. So, yeah. Cars will most likely come to the kingdom at some point. Do I think it's on their agenda for the rest of 2020? I would probably say that's a 95% hard no. Just because I just don't think that we're ready for cars. I just don't think we're ready for it yet. I mean, there's going to be lots of content out there, guys, that's going to be coming. And it's spread out, but it's meant to be like that for the longevity of the game, and also too so we don't get like overwhelmed with like all this shenanigans, and then it's like, I mean, what else are they gonna give us, right? So yeah, you don't like striking gold. Striking gold can be hard, for sure. I do think though that having this many days for a striking gold does give the advantage to those people that do work hard, because I mean there's only so much you can gem. Right? So you can gem your way through getting like you know, 200 trophies, but then you have to maintain that, right? I mean, I don't think people are going to spend more than that to just gem through. If they do, then like, I don't know, they're insane. But yeah, it's kind of like, I guess I kind of look and I go 200 is what people should gem if they're going to gem and be like crazy. But any more than that, that's just dumb. Like, yeah. So, yeah, I think that for the people that are actually working hard, you can catch those people that gem 200 up, right? I'm even, like, I'm 100 behind right now in my strike and gold, but I do think that I stand a chance to catch up to that group of, like, that top 5. Will I hit number 1? No, I don't think so, because number 1 has been working pretty hard. But I've really only been trying for, like, 2 days, and, yeah, I've done really well. So, like, I'm top 10 right now. So I'm like, I'm not overly worried about that. I mean, if I miss out on it, I'll be disappointed, but I feel like there might be another chance in the future for this particular trophy. It'll just depend. Trons and battle modes. I did check battle modes today in terms of who I could get. The only ones that were available to actually get were through the gems, were like Minnie, I think she was one of them. I think she was like 3,000 or something for that. And I was like, what the hell? For just like 30 chips. And then there was obviously some paid ones, but Tron wasn't there, and I didn't see him in any of the diamond crates or anything. So like, I don't understand what Tron's deal is. It says like to take to like the events area or whatever, but like there's nothing ever there. So I don't know. My new stuff, I have my headphones right here. I'm not wearing them just because I'm not like doing hardcore gaming. These are my new headphones. Thank you, special thank you to Alicia York for this. I also have my mic. I'm still working on the setup part. I'm having a little bit of trouble because I wanted it over here, but the cord isn't long enough to reach the back of my computer. So yeah, it's not USB like my Blue Yeti is, so I don't know. And then I thought I could maybe put the Yeti on that because it has a longer cord, but apparently the Yeti's too thick compared to the it's called the Newer. I know it's a new microphone, but it's by Newer, and yeah. Anyways, it's I'm having a little bit of issues even when I put it over there. The cords. Anyways, I gotta figure out how that whole thing's gonna work. Yeah. But that's a work in progress at the moment. I've been meddling around with stuff. I've also too, like, with certain games or like with certain programs, if they're open, these have been having a little bit of trouble connecting. So I think or like it cuts in and out a bit. So I'm not sure if I've done something wrong or I have to like unplug them and wait till I open everything that I'm going to use them for and then plug them in. I don't know. I'm still figuring it out. It's techie stuff, and like as much as like I feel like I'm getting really good with my tech stuff, I'm not like Tony Stark or something, right? So this isn't something where I can just like, and it's like next thing you know, like I've got it figured out. So it just takes a bit of time, and I still have to, you know, work and like all my other stuff. So yeah. The Muppet storyline, possibly at some point this year, 2020. No, I think we're winding down. I don't think we're going to be getting anything really like that at the moment. But you never know what 2021 has to hold. But yeah. Robin Hood event. Robin Hood would be a very cool event. Will they add that as permanent content or an event? I don't know on that one. I don't know. There's certain storylines I really do believe they should be like permanent and some shouldn't. But then again, I'm kind of like, I don't know. Like Emperor's New Groove, which is, by the way, what I think is coming. That's going to be permanent content, and like we're probably going to get like 3 characters. Maybe 4 if we're lucky. But yeah, like there are many reasons for my thoughts with that and everything, and I think a lot of us can all pretty much agree on that. But Tony Stark. Well, it's true. It's true. He's the best reference. I'm not I'm not some whiz and I have no Jarvis to help me set things up. I may have been watching Iron Man recently. So, yeah. I love how nerded out he is. I love it. I wish I was like mad genius like that. Kronk will be gems. If Kronk is in the game, if he comes with this update, I do think he's going to be gems. I will be very, very disappointed if Kronk doesn't show up. He's basically like, you know, the one person I feel is going to make the entire update. So, with the land, obviously. But, like, I won't go throwing my phone across the room or anything because I know we're getting land. So, but I mean, if Kronk's not there, you can better believe I'm going to probably rage kitty a little bit, you know? Oh, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I've gotten very emotional and attached with this game. Yeah. You know how it is. It's just one of those things. All right, I am gonna dive into my kingdom here, guys. I'm gonna show you a couple of welcome screens. One of them you guys are gonna totally like ship, so I'm very excited to show you. We're gonna start with that one. And then we'll kind of go into the puzzle piece and everything else. A little bit of work with the trophies as well. So yeah, let's kind of dive right into that. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guys. Ah. I clicked the wrong scene. Or I clicked the right scene and then I clicked... Oops. Don't break the mouse now. Jeez. Sing. Oh, no. That's okay. That's okay. Not the biggest fan of that. Yzma, yeah. She's gonna be trouble in the kingdom, that's for sure. That is for sure. Okay, so let's start here with Grumpy. So he's the ship one, guys. Because we all know Grumpy has been the hardest character to get in here. Cricky's pretty close behind, not gonna lie. But Grumpy has his own little story behind him. And he is now maxed out at a level 10. So we will not see his welcome screen again until they add that See It Again button. Now, Disney Magic Kingdoms did confirm that See It Again button is going to be coming in a future update. I mean, let's take credit here, my brilliant idea, but, you know, whatever. Think about it. Welcome screens are some of the best animation in this game, and when they're maxed out and they get new costumes, or, like, there's just more costumes than welcome screens, like Mickey Mouse, it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to be able to see that. Sometimes it's different animation, sometimes it's the same, just a different look. And, I mean, over time, we forget what those characters look like. So, I really think it's going to be a great feature, and I'm really hoping it makes it into to one of the updates in 2020. All right, here we go. Grumpy. I'm not in a grumpy mood, so try and be serious. Try. Ha! Them wills won't work on me, you hear? He sounded still too happy. Good times, good times. So Grumpy is one of the ones to go and get gold trophies. All of the Snow White characters do. Also, some of your premium characters that are part of the permanent content storyline do as well. So I'm gonna go over a couple of those characters with you guys in a minute. There wasn't a list or anything posted of these characters, so yeah. Percy is now level 5. Arf. Puppy! A bit of a grumpy puppy, but I feel like Percy and him would be best buddies. Deep down. Alright, so these two characters have been just waiting in my storybook. This one has got to be one of my favorite welcome screens, and it's from the Fire Spirit, Bruni, who is now maxed out at a level 10. My squeaks roughly all sound the same. Alright. Clearly I had something on my mind here. Oh, onward. Blazy! He's pretty cute. Hi! Reminds me of Pluto's welcome screen a little bit. And Blazy is now level 8. Alright. Sunny Marin, and guess what, guys? She is now maxed out at a 10. Shall we sing together? No. Let's not and say we did. Let's not and say we did. Alright, here is BB-8 from Star Wars. He was part of the limited time event. And he's maxed out. Droid noises, work in progress. Always. It's never gonna be perfected. Yeah, the fire spirit is the fire spirit in DMK, but it is also named Bruni. So, yeah, it's pretty cute, right? Pretty cute. Finn, who is also part of the Star Wars limited time event. Guess what, guys? He's a 9, not maxed out. And we gotta go back just a tad because I missed dialogue. I'm getting pretty good at this. Only one more level to go, though, until you're perfecto. Alright, here's Poe. Now, BB-8 does make an appearance in Poe's welcome screen, which is one of the features I love about his. And he is now a level 9. That's one more mission in the bag. And Coco characters. Abuelita. Careful, guys. She may throw her shoe at you. That would have been funny if she had thrown it at the screen. That would have been great. That would have been great. She would have instantly made, like, #1. Like, with the welcome screens for Coco, hands down. So she's a 9, so one more level to go. Being a part of the Rivera family means being here for the Rivera family. Never forget that. Okay. I feel like I have to do this the whole time. Hey Zach, hey Tiana, hey Grudgenaut, Tesco, how's it going, everybody? Fire Spirit's your favorite? Mine too. Mine too. The welcome screen's just so good. There's a couple of like really amazing welcome screens like that. But, like, I feel like he very well could easily be #1. Like, I know the couple of rivals, but, I mean, it's amazing. The Manticore is now an 8. You have to take risks in life to have an adventure. It says the Manticore that literally did nothing for many years. But, you know what? She's at least adventurous in our kingdom, so... yeah. Buying onward legendary chests. I really don't have a need to, except for the concession stands. So it is a possibility. It is a possibility. Alright, so that wraps up the recorded stuff there. Now, in terms of the puzzle piece, this is the one that came to my kingdom. So help solve the puzzle. I mean, technically it's help because I'm cutting off the H, but oops, solve the puzzle. So take a screenshot and head over to Facebook. So DMK's Facebook page, people have obviously been posting on there. I'm going to share mine on my Facebook page. There's a link in the description for that. I'll actually try and do it today so that it's up, and then you guys can post, well, all of yours underneath as well. And if somebody's gone ahead and cut it out, then awesome. You leveled Barley to a 9 today, Super Disney. Nice. Hey, Jack. Hey, Bethany. Hi, Steven. Becky. Caitlin. Yeah, so this is my piece. I don't know if you guys got the same one, but the one unique thing about my piece, I'm just going to throw it out there, is look, we actually see a body. We see the bottom half, and this is where I'm like immediately Emperor's New Groove. Like, there's not even a question. It's Emperor's New Groove. Like, it's Cusco's outfit, right? So we definitely know he's going to be in the stained glass, so that is awesome. I do believe that Disney Magic Kingdoms is going to have a live stream this Friday, most likely at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will be streaming it here on YouTube for those of you guys that don't have Facebook and stuff, and we'll be able to talk about it as we see it, and then right away after. So you guys can, you know, stay on the Facebook page for DMK if you want, or be here and hanging out with me and chatting with whoever shows up for that. But yeah, basically how that's gonna kind of go is that, you know, if you guys are watching it on Facebook, we're gonna be kind of just talking about like the majority of what we saw and everything like right away. So if you guys want to be part of that discussion too, like live and stuff like that, you can always watch it as a video after. But yeah, you'll have to kind of be a part of that right away after the live stream. Top 10 welcome screens. I'm not really set up to do a vid for that, so yeah. I think it will be a lot easier once we get the see it again button. I'll probably incorporate that maybe in one of my streams, or maybe I'll be able to do a video with it. But I think going through all the clips that I've saved and stuff, nah, it's gonna be too hard. Because too, if I have a character that like I love the welcome screen for and like it does make the top 10, and let's say they have a costume. So for example, like Elsa, she definitely makes that cut for me, top 10 welcome screens. But I mean, we got a couple of different welcome screens for her, so I want to be specific as to which ones and then still be able to share it. So hopefully their see it again button works nicely like that. Otherwise, we might have a little bit of trouble. I hope it's not saying like, oh, you can only do one a day or something. Like, I just hope it's you just do it whenever you want, but we shall see. The puzzle pieces are a good way to give clues, that's for sure. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like they need to put them out a little bit quicker. Like within a 24-hour span, like you get everything and you just, you know what it is, because waiting like 2 days or whatever, it's too long. Now people usually like, are kind of at work piecing at least the outside and stuff together, but I mean like the entire puzzle piece, like if we could figure that out in 24 hours, that'd be really great. Because yeah, I mean this guessing game is a bit, but at the same time, I think it's pretty clear for this that it is Emperor's New Groove. We did see there was a leak with DMK a couple of weeks ago with Emperor's New Groove and stuff like that coming to the kingdom. We just didn't know whether it was going to be this update or a future update. But I mean, we were pretty confident with the land that, it was going to be something that wasn't too crazy. So yeah, it does appear like it is going to be Emperor's New Groove. Now, Emperor's New Groove has a section in the kingdom. So let's hop over to my kingdom. And so this is the Emperor's New Groove section, technically, right? So you can see here we've got Kuzco's palace and everything. I do believe there is going to be some sort of animation and stuff like that as well here. Now, why Emperor's New Groove got such a big permanent land spot in the kingdom, that I will never know. I will never understand that. It just, to me, it is not one of those Disney movies that I go, yes, it needs a spot. Like, it got it though. I know before I'd seen Emperor's New Groove, I was convinced it was Atlantis. But I mean, Atlantis, like, to me, is way more popular than Emperor's New Groove. But that being said, I do think it's a good area where maybe you could combine Emperor's New Groove and Atlantis at some point and still transition maybe into Pirates of the Caribbean or Lilo and Stitch, Moana even. You could totally do Finding Nemo, Little Mermaid. So whatever you guys kind of want in this area. I do believe, though, that now that it's pretty much confirmed Emperor's New Groove is going to be coming, and stuff like that. I think that we are going to most likely be looking at one of these land slots here that are going to be opening up. I was thinking they were going to maybe touch on, you know, some of the spots over here because these have been cursed forever, right? Like basically since I started the game, like all these land slots were cursed and not much was done past here. So basically since I've been playing, they've opened up, you know, obviously past Shere Khan and this section of land and over here as well by Emperors. But I mean, like you're looking at like 4 slots of land over in this area since I started playing. So for me, it's kind of like, okay. I think they do need to release some of this though, because there's so many Aladdins, like there's so much Aladdin stuff, it's crazy. Like they went a bit overkill on Aladdin for sure. Like it's not only just with like attractions we can put in, but they also have a whole section of like permanent shenanigans with land, and you can't tell me that's not Aladdin. I mean, I can't think of any other thing it could possibly be. It's just spells Aladdin over here. So I don't know what they've got planned, but I mean, this should be opened up like as of last year because again, we did get, you know, an additional couple of characters. We got the Sultan and Raja last year, so it really made sense for them to do that, but they didn't yet. So we shall see. We shall see. Emperor's New Groove storyline could start after you defeat Mother Gothel. It is very possible because it's true. It is over, you know, where you do defeat her. So I think it's very possible once you open this land, it's going to kind of work with the Pirates of the Caribbean storyline that you get with Tiadama and Davy Jones, and who else was in that group? Barbossa, I believe. Sorry, my mind left me for a sec. Yeah, so Barbossa, Calypso / Tiadama, and then Davy Jones. So the 3 of them, they're kind of like in a different storyline. I mean, it all kind of connects together, but you unlock Will Turner, Elizabeth Swann, and Jack Sparrow, like, you know, pretty early on in your actual kingdom. But then again, it's like, you know, you do have to wait a bit for those other 3 characters. So it is possible. Now, how much those characters are going to be, that could hurt. Like, my guess is they're going to be anywhere around, like, to bring them into the kingdom. They could start anywhere at 700,000. We saw that with DuckTales. It's very possible. A couple 100,000 magic is like, you know, is gonna be spent here on these characters, so we'll see. Do I think they'll open up Star Wars land? Not right now. I don't think so. I think they will once they add more to their permanent content storyline. I do believe there is going to be a permanent content storyline that comes. How they're going to incorporate all that, that is still a little bit of a mystery, but there is 2 slots of land, which in my opinion means 2 updates for Star Wars for sure. So, I mean, we've got our limited time event stuff. I think we're going to get more permanent. If they'll interact, I don't know. Maybe they'll have some stuff with like seeing the future or looking at the past, but maybe even communicating with the past. But I see Yoda appearing as a permanent, probably like premium. You know, I could definitely see Luke Skywalker in them, but I just don't think, you know, I don't know if that's going to be a 2020 thing. It's possible. It's possible because I feel like they've got more control on that land, but since they're giving some to us now, they could not maybe until like January or February again, right? Which would be crazy to wait that long yet again for more land, but I think it depends on how much they give us this time. So we'll have to kind of stay tuned for that. Pirates of the Caribbean storyline, the first part you unlock relatively early. You gotta have like, you know, Mickey, obviously you start with him, Goofy, you unlock him more like Will Turner around, when was it exactly? It's around like Monsters, Inc. So I believe it's once you defeat Pete, I think you've got like Will Turner in there and stuff like that. It's all around like that first sort of section there, so it's part of that first chunk of storyline. But then again, the second 3 aren't released until around after you get like Zootopia and Bambi, and like you go into more like defeating Zurg and that kind of stuff. So yeah, try and use your heads in chat, guys, and do not spam things or you will be timed out by my bot or by me. Do you think you should add characters for Splash Mountain? I don't really know what to say about Splash Mountain because they are making so many changes to the actual Disney, locations with that. I don't know if they're gonna do anything with it. Is it possible? Sure, but I can't imagine that's gonna be something they're overly keen on. So we'll have to wait and see. I think they'll give us a new Splash Mountain attraction though, because they're, I guess, making it into something with Princess and the Frog. So, I mean, I do see something like that coming at some point. So I really want that Splash Mountain ahead of time. The original one before that happens. But again, that's just, trying to be patient and wait for that. I mean, I've been patient for a couple years now and still haven't got it. So we'll see. No, I'm not doing Battle Heroes today, but you can most likely expect that tomorrow. Damn, that happiness. I have to lock it in for like a day, because it locks in for a day. And then I can have like a day off, maybe day and a half if I push it. And then I need to lock it in again if I want to keep it ecstatic. So it really eats away at my elixirs. Like, I was lucky I had so much saved up over time, but like, yeah. It's kind of crazy, guys. California Screaming is still in the game. It is not apparently at the Disney California location anymore, but I believe that there's a reason for that. It was already part of the game. It's not an attraction you get out of a chest, right? So like the Haunted Mansion, for example, they added the Haunted Mansion. They added for the, what was it, the 50th anniversary of it, they added the California one in, but into the Art Kingdoms. But before that, it was only the Disney Worlds of Florida location. That was what was in the game when I started playing. And so like you can have more than one Haunted Mansion, right? So do I think they're gonna do that with Splash Mountain? Most likely. Most likely. I mean, I really want it. It's the only attraction I don't have. It was the one I really wanted from the beginning, and yeah, still don't have it. Now it's Special Chance, which makes it even harder. I mean, I was trying to get it back in the days of like platinum chests and stuff like that, but kind of brutal that I'm still waiting. And I mean, just for some relics and shenanigans, it's like, it's not worth spending the money, like at least for me at the moment. It's something I definitely like to do at some point, but today is just not going to be, that day where I'm going to go throwing money around for Splash Mountain. But, again, it's still something I really want. We're at 52 likes so far, guys. Let's try and get it to 100 before the end of the stream. I'm not going to be on probably more than like 15-20 minutes, just so you guys know. So yeah, I'll be putting a rerun on Twitch, but other than that, I'm taking the rest of the day for me and do some house stuff and work on some video things and stuff that I need to do. So today kind of worked out for me that way, but yeah. Top 5 characters and attractions. Ooh, I need to give that some thought. I don't have an answer for you right now. There's just so many, and I know I'll probably go through and be like, oh, I can pick this one, this one, this one, and then I'm like, oh, but then we forgot this, and then you'll have like 20 attractions and shenanigans. I have to probably make a list. I'm just like that. Totally like that. My day, Caleb, was good. No Kingdom Hearts tonight, but I'm definitely gonna try and incorporate it in the next day or so. So well, I'm not skipping it, but I'm just gonna move it a day. So no, I'm not doing Twitch today live, but I'll put on a rerun for you guys. So yeah, you guys can still earn your channel points, so you can use them to make me do ridiculous things. Yeah, I just need an evening to do some of my own shenanigans and rest and focus on my kingdom, because guys, I'm kind of getting to the point now. I'm in top 10. I think it is possible for me to still make top 3, but it is going to require these people like slowing down a little bit, and it is going to require me to do some hard work. I wish it was top 5, because I feel like it would be a lot easier for me to make that push. But again, like, I know I really only have been trying for like the last 2.5 days, I guess, maybe now or something. So I haven't been trying that long. Like, I really hadn't done anything. All those characters are at home. Speaking of characters, make sure you guys have Pluto in your kingdom if you have them. And if you haven't purchased them, maybe consider it. Also, Rex is really good as well for that, because they go and collect trophies for an hour. And those trophies are very useful. So if you don't have any of these Snow White characters and stuff, or you can't get a hold of them, don't worry. You definitely can go ahead and purchase Rex and Pluto. And Pluto's pretty reasonable. The next Fortnite live stream on YouTube, I will be trying to incorporate one this week. However, I am usually playing Fortnite almost every day on Twitch, but tonight I'm not going to be on there. It'll just be a rerun. What phone do I use? I use the iPhone XR right now. So... Another boring night. You will be able to watch one of the reruns, hun. There's also like a bazillion YouTube videos done by me to watch. You can't tell me you've seen every single one. And remember, there are multiple channels of ridiculousness, so trust me, there's lots of stuff to watch. And it would be a good time to catch up on, you know, if you've missed out on watching like Emperor's New Groove, or if you've missed out on, you know, any of the Star Wars or Harry Potter that we've been watching and stuff. So yeah. Da, 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 da. Why won't you play with me? Are you getting sick of this song? Is that the vibe I'm getting? I'm gonna send a couple of my Winnie the Pooh characters home just until this like LTM is over. Hockey playoffs are on. Who are you watching tonight? The Stars? Are they playing? Yeah, you know, I did notice that my person on the leaderboard really jumped. She was like at 400 and like I don't know. She was in the top 10, but she was only like there was nobody in the 600s, and then all of a sudden now like I'm seeing she's like 600. She was not there, so definitely they've gemmed. Just I think just to secure their spot and scare people from doing whatever. So you will see that from some people. So it is possible for me not to make the top just because, again, people like the top person will go ahead and do some gemming. Now, how do I know that they gemmed? Because they literally, like, we're not in the 600s as of, like, a couple hours ago. So, like, I've been checking my kingdom, like, every hour and a half, like, all day today. And so, yeah, she wasn't sitting at number 1. So... yeah, it is how it is. After Rex, which gem character should you welcome? Depends on where you are in the storyline. If you're fairly early on, I would say go ahead and get like someone like Jack Sparrow. But if you are a little bit farther along, let's say at you know, you're unlocking Big Thunder Mountain or something like that, then maybe look into somebody like Forky, because he's pretty useful with helping out with the Toy Story stuff. So an onward chest, I don't know if it's worth it, guys, just to try and get one of the concessions. I mean, maybe it's a bit of a long shot. This is the one I want, right? I want the Staff of Magic. I want to see my kids walking around with that in the kingdom. I don't care that much for the Manticore Milkshake. So, I mean, those are really the only two things I can get out of this. So, like, I'm basically, I feel like, am I guaranteed to get one? I feel like maybe I am. I don't know if I've ever seen this. What do you guys think I should do? Put yes in chat or new. Spell N-U-U. Depending on what you guys think I should do. I don't have a lot of gems. I couldn't even technically do 2 right now. I just don't have enough. Yes, yes, yes. 1. Okay. Oh, I sent Eve out again. No. Oh, I am seeing some no's. I am seeing some yeses, though, too. That reminds me, Tesco, the thing from Tron, the little, what did they call it? I think they called it a bit. The little, I'm going to call it the bitty. And it was like, yes, yes, yes. Oh, that was funny. We still have to watch Tron, too. Yeah, there is a bundle, guys, that you can get 2 chests and some relics. But if you guys have been following me a while, you'll know I'm not much for these attraction enchantment shenanigans. It's a bit, you know, this is not that exciting. Buy 1. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and give one of them a go with my gems, but that's all I'm doing with that. We'll see. We'll see. I feel like I should be guaranteed one of the concessions. Yep, but at least I've got one concession now. Not the one I wanted, but hopefully they put one in the calendar soon. So I did get the Manticore Milkshake stand, so I feel like if you have everything, guys, you're guaranteed to get that, so. Oh, I'm not using real money for the bundle. I have everything. Again, except 2 concession stands. So it's like I can wait. Now, if I get a whole bunch of these, they're useful for elixirs or whatever. But it's just not worth doing any more than that for me. But it's good to know that at least if you have everything, then you're basically guaranteed. At least that. Yes, from Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah, she was awesome. She was always like, "Don't forget to like and subscribe now." It's like, it was great. I didn't have to do anything. It was fantastic. No complaints there. Man, Pocahontas, I need so many of just like the standard tokens. It's just crazy. Need to keep everybody being sent out here. Oops. I should have known that. Some of these ones I try and send out a little bit longer, but I also have to coordinate it with when I'm actually going to go to sleep. Oh, let's bring Colt back into the kingdom, guys. Oh, I don't have my Colt glasses. No! No! Oh, well, he's a 9. I'll have to do it for the last time for sure. Colt is now level 9. I've got everything under control. Don't you worry. Sure you do, buddy. Sure. I'm gonna see if Dad can be leveled up. No. Damn it. He's got the best run. We only saw it for like a second there, but it's just so good. You deleted your game? Wait, what? Your DMK game? Why? No. No, there's just no way. If that's the case, girl, we need to have a chat. We need decorations. Yeah, for Hercules, for Onward, all of it. If there's just decoration chests that's gonna have like these types of things, fine, like I guess, but like we gotta have decorations. It's just insane, right? Like, I mean, I always, like, I know I've used this before, so sorry if it's a repeat for those of you guys that are here a lot. But, like, for example, I understand maybe, like, Finding Nemo not getting it because, well, you know what, there's some standard benches, like city benches and stuff that if you want, or you can use the Little Mermaid ones, the, what are they, like, the aqua benches or whatever, or coral benches, whatever they're called. Basically, like, those look super, super good in with this kind of stuff. Also, too, there's, like, the palm tree ones if you want from, like, the Moana, right? That looks really good with like Lilo and Stitch and stuff like that as well. So, I mean, yeah, like look, it's perfect. You can't go wrong with it, right? But again, like if you don't have certain styles of things, it's gonna be messed up. So like Hercules, we could have used just like a classic, just flat, just stone bench then, you know? Like we didn't need anything super fancy, but we needed something and maybe that would have been good to, you know, put around in some of the other areas of the kingdom as well, right? We could have easily used those for like, oh, I don't know. I had oh yeah, we could use them like in and around like a transition thing for like Incredibles and DuckTales. You could even incorporate that with Wreck-It Ralph, even if you wanted to. Like, there's gotta be some stuff there for sure. All right, so the last thing I'm gonna do, guys, here is play the little chess games. If you guys remember the chess game, how it works is you see a character token, let me know what collection it's a part of, and if it helps with a specific character, let me know which character. And if it says, then obviously just tell me what collection they're from. So the Corona Kingdom flag token. This is a standard token that helps out with an entire collection. Which collection would that be? Try and put it all in the same message, guys, and I'll do some shout outs there. The white flower token, who does that belong to? And there is another character you could get this confused with. And then the Onward Relic token. Name me one of the glorious, not 4, but 3 attractions that this could help to enchant. Tesco, you said Tangled, Meg, and then the Lightfoot House. All right. Jack says Tangled, Meg from Hercules, and the Lightfoot House. Yes, Meg is from Hercules. Christian says Tangled, Meg from Hercules, in the Manticore Tavern. You are right. I'm waiting for maybe one more. Caleb says Tangled, Meg, and the Path of Ravens. Yeah, there is still one more attraction there. Manticore's Tavern. Yep, we got that one. Do you guys remember? Here, I'll show you. It's actually 4 attractions. Sorry, I was thinking Hercules when I looked at it. So we've got the Guinevere, which is the other one that I didn't see in chat. But yeah, the Guinevere is the 4th attraction from Onward. It's Hercules, it has 3. Onward has 4. So yeah, Manticore's Tavern is this one here. The Path of Ravens is this one right here. Lightfoot House is this cute little mushroom. And then the Guinevere is right here with Barley's truck. Or van, I should be saying. But yeah, absolutely crazy. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the live stream. We made it to 65 likes. Good job, everybody. Next time we'll try and get to 100. If we do, we will do paws and claws dance, or I will. And do a little dance for you guys, able to stretch my legs and everything. But for today, that is going to be it. I will be streaming tomorrow. Keep an eye on my Instagram if you guys want to know when I am going to be live again. But yeah, have a wonderful night, guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.